everyone, and welcome to Forever Basics. I am so excited to have you tonight. We have Elizabeth Helsall online from Forever Support, and we've got Tameka Bond, manager of the Pixel to Pages team, with us tonight as well. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Forever Artisan, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first, like I said, we've got Tameka Bond on with us tonight. I just want to introduce her. She is our
Hello, everybody.
All right, thanks, Tameka, and she's super cute too. I love this lady. She is so fun and world famous here at Forever. So Tameka, thank you for joining us tonight. You've got so many exciting things to share. So I'm going to move on here so I can get to your part here in just a moment. All right. So what we're going to do first is talk about what Forever Artisan is. It is a digital scrapbooking software. We like to say and beyond. Tameka talks about a lot how people create photo books, but also they create many other projects as well, either like flyers for a school or business cards or just anything that you may want to use to create a special project. Tameka's going to talk to you about that a little bit more in a few minutes. Forever Artisan is a PC-based program, and it's installed on your computer. So it runs right from your computer, and it does not require internet to use. Forever Artisan gives you complete creative freedom over your project, so you can add things, subtract things, change things. You can start with an easy template, so it can be very simple, but you can also be as free and creative as you want. And I'll say it's really fun and enjoyable to do. It's kind of like can become a hobby. That's what it is for me, actually. So how is it different from Forever Print? Well, Forever Print is web-based, so that's available within your Forever account. So when you're in your Forever account, there's actually a page that you can go to create a photo book in Forever Print. And there are preset projects there, so it makes it very simple for you to just pop in a photo, add some text, and then print your book. Now, I will tell you something very exciting is we are launching canvases in your Forever account very soon. So not only will you be able to create photo books, but also canvases. And we have some more special projects that will be coming soon too. They're kind of a secret, but they're coming. All right. So like I said, many people that use Artisan will use Forever Print for a quick and easy photo book, and people who use Forever Print oftentimes use Forever Artisan for projects that they might want a little more freedom when they're creating their project. So what is digital art? So digital art is available on the Forever website in the Forever store, and it is beautiful art, which would be like background papers, templates, embellishment, and they're all created by our team of very creative Forever digital artists. You purchase digital art one time, and you can use it over and over again. So if you have a kit that has papers and what would maybe look like stickers, we call them embellishments, you can use those as many times as you want. In fact, I have our kits that I've had for like 10 years, and I keep using the same ones over and over again. Of course, I like to buy more too, because it's really fun to refresh and always get a new set whenever you're making new books, but I want you to recognize that you own that digital art and can do with it as you'd like over the time that you're using Forever Artisan. Like I said, there are pre-designed pages and templates available in there, and papers and embellishments. So I'm going to pause here, and I just want to show you, went the wrong way. Okay, on forever.com. There we go. Okay, so on forever.com, I wanted to show you Artisan and digital art. So if you were going to learn more about Artisan, you go to forever.com and then go to scrapbooking right here. Okay, and click on scrapbooking. This is where you are able to see Forever Artisan. You're actually also able to download a free trial. And we're going to be talking about some sales going on here as well. And you can read all about Forever Artisan. But this is where you can learn a little more information about Forever Artisan. And then next to that is digital art. So this is our digital art library that you can search for different templates. And you can go down here as you scroll down to see the featured kits. And then you're also able, keep scrolling down, to select them by theme, holiday, or designer. And you can also search as well for whichever kind of kit that you want, and then go from there. So Tameka, again, is going to be talking a little bit more about that here in just a moment. But before I hand it over to Tameka, let me just talk about P2P for a moment. So P2P is Pixels to Pages, and they are our training, our trainers for using Forever Artisan and Forever Historian. And P2P offers fun training and a great community of people. So it is an online resource for artisan users of all abilities, so whether it's basic or advanced, you've been using it for a long time or you're new. They offer all different styles, whether you're simple or decorative. They are really supportive and fun, and they provide feedback, inspiration, encouragement to complete your project. And P2P tools are designed to empower you to create great pages. The other really neat thing about Forever Artisan is, Pixels to Pages, is they offer all different learning style types of training. They offer visual training, auditory, read and write training, and kinetic training as well. I'm going to show you where you can find more information about P2P, and then Tameka is going to tell you a little more about that as well. Okay, so if you were to go to All Products right here, and then you scroll down, and you could find right here, Enjoy Forever Software with a P2P membership. Click there, and you will find all of the information about Pixels to Pages, and how you can sign up and get a monthly membership or a yearly membership, and find out all this information about P2P and all the special offerings that go along with it. Now, before I hand it to Tameka, I just wanted to show you under the deals page right now, we happen to be having a really awesome special offer for P2P members, and that is right here. So if you go to the deals page, you're always going to be able to see what deals that we have going on with Forever. So Tameka, can I ask you to talk for just a moment about this special offer going on with P2P?
Sure. So we have hello everyone, first of all, I'm Tameka, and this month, for the month of August, we have this special promo going on where brand new yearly Pixels to Pages members receive at least $65 worth of bonus blueprints and content. And I'm going to introduce you to blueprints in a few moments, but $65 worth of content will get added to your existing membership once your new membership once you join, and you'll already have access to another $20 worth of content as a part of your new membership. So be sure to check that out, and if you haven't heard of Pixels to Pages before, after this webinar, I invite you to come pick around the site a little bit. There's lots of things that are open to the public, and I'm going to also introduce you to that as well as we progress through this webinar. This promo, however, is over tomorrow, and it has been a big success, I must say. We've exceeded our goals on new members, and we'd love to have you as one as well. So,
awesome. Great. Thank you, Tameka. So what if I give you the screen now, Tameka, and you can show them Forever Artisan?
Sure, I'm all ready.
All right. So give me just a moment here. Elizabeth, have you had any questions that have come in that we could perhaps answer while I'm switching the screen here?
Shelly, not at the moment, but I'm going to keep an eye on those, and I'll get back in touch with you after Tameka finishes her presentation. So I think everybody's just listening and getting the most out of it.
Very good. You should be seeing Tameka's screen now. Could someone type in the question box just to be sure that we do see Tameka's screen?
Okay, everyone. So I just want to, while you're answering that question in the chat, I just want to set up some expectations of what I'm about to show you. Forever Artisan is really powerful software, but but it can also be simple as well. It can be as simple or complex as you want it to be. And my goal in this presentation is to show you the beauty in the simplicity of Artisan. And we're just going to go over some really basic styles, starting with pre-designed pages. I'll introduce you to some blueprints, and I'll show you where to get some in-depth training. As you see here, I've already started my project, and I will direct you to offerings that will show you how to start projects on your own. But I just really wanted to save time and be able to show you how awesome this is. So right here, this is my Artisan screen, and what you see before you is a pre-designed page. So if you're somebody who may not be so creative, but you really want some creative looking pages in your albums, the Forever Digital Art Store has a wide variety of pre-designed pages. And by pre-designed, that means the photo holders, the embellishments, the colors, everything is all done for you. All you have to do is add your photos. So I'm going to build a page right now. Let's see. This is a lovely template. So I just dragged and dropped this photo right into the template. You can zoom in and reposition your photos right in the photo holders. And let's just drag a few more in there. I think that this is such a lovely template, and I love the fact that I don't really have to do any work. I'm just putting in my photos, and I'm going to tell my story. Let's see, this might be a good one for right there. So these are photos actually from a trip to the Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. And that place is just gorgeous. I think that, well, maybe I'll try that photo. And it's really easy to swap out your photos and position and showcase. Yeah, that has some real wow impact right there. So I think it's been 1 minute. My page is almost done. What I need to do is now give myself a title. So I'll click in the existing text boxes, Biltmore, and that'll be my title. And I'm going to actually type a little bit of journaling.
That looks amazing, Tameka.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
Wasn't this like 2 minutes?
Yes, it's so gorgeous. And I love that there's so much space to tell the story.
Exactly, and you can tell as much of your story as you want or as little as you want. Sometimes people are not huge journalers, and it's okay. This is your project. You can play with the fonts, pick a little script font, but just like that, this page is done for me. So that's the very first option in using Artisan. There's no bells and whistles. That was really simple. It's a pre-designed page, drag and drop. I'm not going to put any text here, so I can actually delete parts of the template that I don't want to use, but my page is done. So if you just like the easy drag and drop, Artisan can be for you as well. So this is also what you would do in Forever Print. The only difference is Forever Print is right in your Forever account with direct access to everything that's in your Forever storage. You can also upload photos there. And Artisan is your PC-based, right on your computer, doesn't require internet access. So I'm going to go on to another page and show you more. I'm not going to save this. I want to show you how easy it is to bring a template into your page. So I'm on a blank page, and on the home ribbon up here, this is called the home ribbon. I'm going to click on the template button and I'm going to use a template from an art kit. And here we have basic white pre-designed pages, and everybody has this. Once you buy the software, this is installed in your software. You can pick photos, pages that have 2 photo openings, 3 photo openings, 4 photo openings. It's whatever you desire. I'm gonna say I want to see photos, pages with 3 photo openings, and I'm just gonna pick the first one. There we go. And sometimes you want to be a little bit more creative, but you need a starting point. And that's what I'm going to show you now, how you can start with a pre-designed page, but then make it your own, really change it up a bit. So I'm just going to, again, go right over to my photos. And by the way, next week we're going to show you how to get your photos from your Forever Storage directly into your Artisan projects, and how to push photos from Historian into your Forever Storage as well. So I'm just going to drag some photos over here. And this was my trip to Lake Louise, my very first time going to Calgary. We rode up to Banff, and I was able to tick off a bucket list item.
That's on my bucket list too, Tameka. And I love that picture of you.
Beautiful. I'm telling you, Lake Louise, and it was still frozen, but we were able to find some areas where it was starting to defrost, and it's just this gorgeous green. You have to see it. So you kind of get to the point here, I can say. It was spring, but there were feet of snow. Lots of snow was on the ground, and lots of ice. Lots of snow and ice on the ground. So you put your journaling in, but this time I don't want my pre-designed page to be as I brought it in. I want to add some of that digital art that Shelley was talking about not long ago. So I'm going to come right over here and click on my content panel, and I have this beautiful art kit. This is Winter Artistry by Designer Digitals. I'm going to click on the drop-down menu on this paper, and I'm going to say make it a background. You'll notice here that it's telling me that my background is locked, and that's actually to protect you from making changes that you don't want to change. And it's just this easy to unlock your background, and I'm going to go there and make it the background now. And almost immediately, this page looks completely different. I am going to go to embellishments right over here, and maybe I don't want my hand type title. Maybe I want to use a word art. And I just like that, you can add it to your page, and I'm just going to resize it to fit right above that photo. And I'm going to actually add some embellishments, because why have all of this beautiful art if you're not going to use it? So I'm just going to add this little tag there, and maybe a snowflake. Let's see. Yeah, these are cute. Let's add one of those to the page. I can resize my embellishments and position them any way I like. I'm going to go over to the Elements panel, and this Elements panel it basically just tells you what order your elements are on the page, what's on the bottom, what's on the top. If I want this snowflake to be underneath that Wonderland tag, I'll drag it underneath the Wonderland tag. And that's pretty much it for this. This is just another page that I was able to create really quickly. Say if you want to change the color of this text, I can just come over here, fill it with maybe a blue. I'm going to sample this grayish type of blue, or maybe give it a little more of a hint of blue, and click OK. You can go to the Format ribbon. You have the ability to add some light shadows there. I really love this page.
I love it too, Tameka. It's beautiful.
We were able to create in just minutes. And that's my goal to show you today, how easy Artisan is to create your pages. And then it's powerful enough to really challenge you and, exercise that creativity that you might have. So I'm actually going to save that because I think I'll print that in my album or even order a page print of that one. So the next thing I want to show you is so we started with the pre-designed page. We evolved to a pre-designed page with a little bit of zhuzhing. That's what I call it, zhuzhing. Basically making it your own. So next we're going to dabble in blueprints. And blueprints are pixels to pages theme templates. They come with the design already laid out for you, but there's no content filling it. So if you want that flexibility of choosing your content to fill your layout, then blueprints and even some of the other templates that are in the Forever Store that are not pre-designed. So we have pre-designed and then we have templates. Blueprints are a template. These allow you to just experiment with the digital art that you have. And again, it's easy to fill it with photos. So I'm just going to drag and drop some photos. Let's see, what do I want to use? This is a fun bunch of girls, and I'm actually going to see most of them next month at a crop in Cocoa Beach. So let's just drag some more photos in. Now, this photo in particular, I really want to use it over here, but I don't want anybody cut out. So you have the flexibility of just moving that photo up a little bit. So there we go. I can see all of Gretchen's face and the rest of us on the beach. And let's see, which other one do I want to use? There we go. So I also want to point out that in Artisan, you also have some photo editing features. And this photo looks pretty good, but I'm going to see what AutoFix will do. And my photo actually looked pretty good, so there's not much to AutoFix there. But if you needed some editing of your photo, you can do that right here in Artisan because there's a full image editor. I'm going to zoom this photo in a little bit. And then I'm going to go over to my content, and let me pick a beach-themed kit. And this one comes from Sea Trout Scraps. I'm going to go to Papers, and I can just browse all of the papers in the kit. I'm going to make this a background, and I'm just going to select and fill the elements. So now I'm going to select that piece and fill that. And I'm going to select this piece. Fill that.
We lost you for a minute, Tameka, but you're back.
Sorry, I had to click on mute really quick.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's okay.
Yes, and then I'm going to, you can see how you have all of that flexibility of just picking and choosing what you want to fill your page with. And this one, if you don't want to fill it with paper, fill it with color.
Beautiful. You're doing a great job. I love watching you. It looks great.
Well, I just want to show you how easy it is. And then to make it really, to make it more realistic, I like to add shadows. So I'm just going to select those elements, go to the format ribbon, and let's start with a light shadow. But if I feel like I need a little bit more, I'm going to select the heavy shadow.
That looks good. That's impressive.
Okay, so hold on. I want to show you another template. So just so you see here, you also have room to journal and do everything that you need to do. So let's hit save. And I'm going to go to the next page. Hold on one second.
All right, everybody. She's still with us. Hang in there. All right, look at that. That's a great page.
Yes.
All right, she's going to show you something really spectacular. I can just see it.
So this is another blueprint. And
nice.
Do any of you think I can create a page in 1 minute?
I do. I bet you can. I'm cheering for you, Tameka.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to add this photo into
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding? That was amazing.
You saw how easy that was, and all you have to do is just type your title. So this is a pixel to pages blueprint that is really easy to use. And now that I showed you that, I want to show you how the pages look created by some of our community members. So
wait, hold on. I just have to ask you, what is that blueprint? That was amazing. What is that blueprint? I bet everybody's going to ask that.
This blueprint is called Sunset in Gilroy. And this was actually given out at our last virtual crop. We had a life lessons virtual crop in September.
Okay.
And not in September, I'm thinking forward, in July. And
can you explain to them what a virtual crop is and how they could be a part of it, what you do in that crop, what you do there?
Well, a virtual crop is basically a weekend-long event that is basically run from the Pixels to Pages website, where we provide you with bright ideas, which are printable handouts. We provide you with videos, games. We have raffles where you can win digital art, and you post on the Pixels to Pages in the Pixels to Pages Facebook community. So it's just lots of fun. There's hundreds of people posting and creating and sharing inspiration. At any given time, I think the last crop we had about 2,500 layouts that were posted into the community group over the 3 days. So it's just lots of fun.
That's amazing.
Empowering through their projects.
And lots of freebies too, right?
And lots of freebies. So we do this, our crops are open to the public. However, to get all of the freebies, you really need to be a member. So, and we generally give out about $25 to $30 worth of freebies during any crop. So that's pretty cool. But I want to show
you
cool. what other people are doing with these blueprints. So these pages were created by Pixels to Pages members and posted on our page. They all featured the exact same blueprint. And I'll just go slow.
Oh, neat.
but none of the pages look the same. So this shows you how differently blueprints and things can look, depending on who builds it and what photos they use. I thought this was a really great one. I love this photo.
Yeah, I would love to have that because I have family that lives on Pensacola Beach. That would make a great page print gift, huh?
Yes, definitely. This is another cool one.
Aw, that's great.
So the same blueprint looks so differently depending on who fills it. You know, you fill it with your own photos, you fill it with your own content, and
that's my best place right there.
Page.
Nice.
And you could create in about a minute. Now, if you want to get stuff like I do sometimes, you can take a page from 1 minute to 3 minutes to 30 minutes. But it's all about having fun. It really is all about having fun.
So Tameka, can you go back and show us in Artisan? I see a question coming in. How would you put the background paper on that page? So how would you put a background paper on there?
So the same as I did on the previous layout, you would just click that drop-down menu and say make background.
Ooh,
so
look at that.
I probably wouldn't pick this paper for this layout, but that's just to show you how easy it is to swap it out.
And one other question I see coming in, and then we'll let Elizabeth ask them here in a little bit, but if they did not attend the virtual crop, are they able to still get the blueprint? And where do you go to get blueprints?
Okay, so there are many different types of blueprints. So first, there are the regular membership blueprints that you have to be a member in order to get them, and you get them in your membership every month, and those are exclusive to the Pixels to Pages membership for a period of no less than 2 years. So if you became a member today, well, actually, we have a promo going on, so that's a bad reference. But let's say, you know, if you became a member today and you wanted a blueprint from maybe last March, you would not be able to get that blueprint because you were not a member in March, and it won't be available for purchase for about 2 years. So that's one of the perks of membership. You have to be a member to get access to those blueprints and to be able to utilize them. During our crops, those are, you get more blueprints, but those aren't exclusive. Usually about a month or so after the crop, or definitely within a month, we'll add those blueprints and the kits that we give out to the Forever Digital Art store, and you can purchase the blueprints from the store. Pixels to Pages is actually a designer in the store. So you can go to the store and you can search for Pixels to Pages or click on, there's a section where you can select the designer. You can click on Pixels to Pages and see all of the blueprints that we have available in the store.
And so when you say the store, you mean on forever.com under digital art, search for Pixels to Pages, and you can find all of their things there. Some of their things there. Okay, great.
Okay.
Hey, can I just shout out Christy Sloan just texted in, posted in a question, and she said that her page made it on. So shout out to Christy. I asked her which page is yours. I want to see which page is yours. So send back in and let us know which one is yours.
Yes, let us know what the title of your page is. And if anybody wants to see Christy's page, we actually try to make sure that everybody's name is on the blueprint. So let's see. Let's scroll through there.
Okay. See if we can find Christy. There's Julie Tavis.
There we go.
Wow.
Christy.
Oh, there you are. All right. 3 cheers for Christy. We love it. That's a great one. Yeah. Shout out. Nice.
So, and anybody, if you want to check out lots of pages, I'm actually going to show you this as well. But Pixels to Pages has a public forever storage page. So search for us in your, go to friends and family and search
so show them.
Pages.
Can you show them how to do that? Because they may not know. So she's going to go to forever.com.
Yep. And
do you mind if I interrupt you for a second? Let me just talk about public albums for a minute. So one of the neat things about Forever is when you have albums in your Forever account, you can determine the privacy setting for them. You can say, these albums are going to be private. This album's going to be private just for me to see. You can say they're going to be friends and family for the people that I allow in as a friend and family into Forever to see that album. Or you can set your album for public, which means you can come to forever.com right here and search people or organizations and search for a public album. So you know what, Tameka, right there on the front, would you go back to forever.com and yep, right there. I'm going to just show them right there. Type in right there and show them how to go from there. So we're just at forever.com. We're typing in Pixels, the number 2, pages. And then she's going to hit enter. And there it is right there. So that's it. So she's going to click view profile there. And now these are all of the public albums. Actually, I take that back. That's going to be public and friends and family because she's looking at it and she's a friend of that account. But if you do that and you're not a friend of the account, you'll be able to see all the public albums. So
but most of our stuff is public. Or it's even if it's friends and family, it's been shared. It's been shared with the P2P community. So I'm actually going to come back to this. What I want to show you is, I know I went a little fast on showing you how to create those pages, but you do realize that we created 4 pages in very little time. So I do want to, I do want to point out that Artisan is really easy in that regard. But if you are really new to Artisan and you don't know where to start, come to pixelstopages.net. So that's pixels, the number 2, pages.net, and click on the Getting Started with Artisan 5, and that will bring you to this page. Okay? You don't need to be logged in because this is a public course that will show you how to use Artisan from beginning to end. The first thing you'd want to do is start with this lesson using pre-designed pages, and I actually already have that page open. When you click on that lesson, you'll find that there are several videos. So the first one shows you how to download and install a pre-designed book and create your first project and page. The second video shows you how to create a double-page spread. And the third one shows you how to really make that pre-designed page your own. We show you how to manipulate your text box, manipulate your photo holder. But even more than that, there's printable handouts here that show you a tour of the welcome screen, because we may be talking about terminology and you'll say, well, where is the, carousel, or where is the news feed? So if you click on this handout, that will give you the tour of the welcome screen, and this handout will give you a tour of the Artisan project screen. So we'll tell you what things are called. So here we tell you these are the ribbons, this is the file menu, this is the quick access toolbar. All of that is available as part of the Getting Started training. But beyond that, we also have a Getting Started ebook. So this book goes through everything you need to start out with the basic knowledge you need to use Artisan. Then, going from there, We have other offerings that are a mix of handouts, videos, blueprints, to really get your creative juices going, but getting you learning the basics of this great software. So all of that is public. Click Getting Started with Artisan 5, and just follow from there. You won't be disappointed.
That's awesome, Tameka.
I just wanted to
interrupt you, but
that there is support, and I know we kind of went through that really fast, but they're able to access this 24/7, and it's self-paced, so there's no one rushing them. They can rewind, pause, just take it easy and learn about the software.
And I posted the link to get to that page right in the chat box. So if you want to go to chat and copy that link, you can do that, and that's how you could get there, or just follow Tameka's instructions. Tameka, we have a question here. Will you be able to get a blueprint artwork to print on a canvas?
Yes, so I was actually getting ready to go into different projects that you can create with blueprints. We actually have some canvas blueprints in the store, but we do have offerings that show you how to take a regular blueprint and impose it on a canvas, use it in calendars. Our blueprints can be used in a variety of projects as long as it's the correct aspect ratio. And even when it's not the right aspect ratio, we show you how to make those elements of that blueprint usable on another project.
Excellent.
So I want to do another offering here. If you come to the Pixels to Pages website, click on Videos, Workshops. We have an entire workshop on calendars. Oops, there we go. So the calendar workshop for Artisan 5 is right here. And you'll notice here that we have an introductory video. We have an idea booklet showing you all the creative things that you can do with calendars. Some of these feature blueprints. Some of them are from scratch, but all of the training is available on the website. And we talk about events lists, starting a project, blueprints and templates, formatting your calendars, everything that you need to know about creating a calendar using Artisan. And then we have this cool gallery. If you click there, it'll take you right to our Forever Public profile, and you can get a closer look at all of the different calendar samples that you can, create, of different types of calendars that you can create using Artisan. So I encourage you to check that out as well, especially since calendar season is here. Everybody's starting to create their calendars that they're going to give as Christmas gifts. So offering will definitely be helpful for you and a time saver.
Awesome.
Okay.
Tameka, this has just been so wonderful. I'll tell you, we just have about 5 or 6 minutes left. And, we've kind of answered questions as we've gone along, which is nice because that's given you more time to talk about some things with Artisan. And if there's anything else that you want to show in the last couple of minutes, let's go ahead and do that. And I don't see any additional questions coming in that we need to answer. So if you do have questions, go ahead and type them in. But we're going to just keep going with anything else you want to share on the last few minutes, Tameka.
Well, all I have is I'm just showing you our public profile on Forever. And actually, I just encourage you to go check it out. You can see layouts. If you click through the albums, like we have one album called Videos. This video was called Video Tidbit Shaped Grid Collage. And you can see, here's the actual video featured image. It's a technique that we showed as part of the Pixels to Pages membership. And then these are all pages created by Pixels to Pages members after they've watched the videos.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just showing some cool pages. So if anybody has questions, I'll gladly take.
Yep. I was just going to say, I love how you have everything organized in a Forever account. It just makes it so easy to view and to see and to share.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and we encourage you to share our Forever album with others. I love this layout right here. Great photos.
So, that is beautiful. We are getting some additional questions. Elizabeth, are you still there? Would you like to pop on? I know you're still there, but why don't you pop on and ask these questions
still here,
to Tameka?
Just answering questions in the background.
Go ahead and
a couple questions that are popping up here for you, Tameka. The question was, do the calendars still have the perforations for the 12 by 12 page prints? If you want to go ahead and share about those 12 by 18 calendars and the kind of secret element that's built into those, that would be great.
Well, actually, our workshop goes into all of that, but yes, definitely, they still have that perforation. You can design to the top or to the bottom. As you see here, we have reverse calendars and lots of different things you can do with that. The 12 by 18 can be sized down to an 8 by 12 calendar. I don't want to spend too much time, but I do encourage you to come here because we do tell you all of those tips and tricks with the calendar feature in Artisan and using them on various types of calendars, whether it's a desk calendar or wall calendar or poster calendar.
Great, thank you so much. Tameka, can you show how to discover who the designer is of a piece of artwork once it's already on a page?
Okay, so I'm just going to add an embellishment to my page. Let's just move that there. So if you right-click your embellishment and go to Properties, you'll see right over here in Copyright Notices that embellishment came from the Ocean Drive bundle, and it's by Sea Trout Scraps.
All right, great. And that's not as easy to do with the pre-designed pages unless it has the information up in the top corner like your Pixels to Pages.
Right, and a lot of the designers actually do that for their pre-designed pages because that first page that we did, that of course I didn't save, but it actually showed, Katie actually put the details on her pre-designed page as well. So this pre-designed page came from Collage My Memories #1. And that's the name of this collection. I think it has four templates or pre-designed pages in it. So if I right-click that, it also tells me that, and goes to Properties, it also tells me that this is from that kit. However, depending on how they put the element there, like if it was in a photo holder, it may not give you those properties.
Great. So it sounds like Gail is interested in joining P2P today. So thank you, Gail. We'd love to have you be part of that and learn more from Tameka and the other Pixies.
Absolutely. We welcome you, Gail. Join before tomorrow, and you'll actually get some extra goodies in your membership.
Hey, Tameka, would you talk about how much it costs to join P2P?
Okay, so we have two memberships. We have a monthly membership, which is $15 per month, but the best value, of course, is the yearly at $160 for the year, because you save about almost 2 months with that yearly membership, and then you're also getting lots of bonus content when you join by tomorrow. So a yearly would be your best value. but we do have a monthly available. And with that monthly, there's also the opportunity to have a month-long free trial.
Well, you can't beat that. That's awesome. Well,
yeah,
I can tell you, we've got a lot of excited people out there saying they're joining P2P. They're excited to really start using Artisan. Some are saying they want to start using it more. So I'm just telling you, Tameka Bond is one inspirational woman, and being around her is so fun, and she does the coolest things. And sometimes you're just going to have to meet her in person and come to an event that she's at. They do P2P live events all around the country and even in Canada. And it's super fun. So you'll get all of that information once you join P2P, so you can see how to meet the Tameka Bond in person.
That's so fun. I would love to meet all of you. So and even at Forever Live, we were at Forever Live. It was a wonderful time, and it's going to be wonderful in Vegas.
That's right. That's right. All right. So next week. Oh, wait. Let me say. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to wrap this up, and then I'm going to tell what's going to happen next week. All right. So thanks for joining us tonight. And we're going to end the recording now and move on to next week. So, Tameka, let's tell them about next week. It's going to be kind of part 2 of Artisan, where you're going to learn how to bring photos in the Artisan right from your Forever Storage account. And then we're going to also talk about doing the same thing with Historian. We'll explain a little bit more about what Historian is and how that can and help you in your memory keeping. And then we're also going to talk about saving your Artisan projects, or actually saving your pages as JPEGs and saving them in your Forever account, or saving them as a PDF in your Forever account. Those options, so they can be permanently preserved in Forever, just like Tameka's showing you with these page prints.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be more technical in nature. We won't be playing around with all this cute digital art, but we're going to learn some really important information. So I hope you'll join us.
All right. So, hey, I've got one person asking, Tameka, if you're going to be at the Richmond Forever Retreat.
I am. I'm the trainer for that event, and it's sold out.
All right, and guess what? I'm going to be there, and Elizabeth is going to be there. So Linda, trainer, the 3 of us are going to all hang out with you. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be super fun. Yeah, it is sold out, but wouldn't it be nice if they can make a little more space? All right, got a lot of people shouting out Tameka. Terrific as always. Thanks so much. You're amazing, Tameka. So just know that you are loved, Miss Tameka Bond.
Well, thank you, and thank you, Elizabeth and Shelley, for having me at Forever Basics. This was a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, everybody. We hope to see you next week. Have a good week.
Next week. Ta-ta for now.